Hopefully everyone's timer start correctly. Crisper good. Myrol good. And we're off. So I guess I'll have to explain some things as the run goes on. And the first thing you're gonna see, very quick, at about a minute into the timer, the portal's gonna open. And as soon as they jump through it, they're most likely gonna turn around. And they're turning around because they're doing something called ABH. ABHing is accelerated back hopping, and it's basically Valve's poor way of stopping B hopping. It constantly adds backwards momentum when you're going forward, so all you have to do is turn around and you get that momentum and you can go fast. And here you're going to see in a second from Crisper and Myrol. Timers are a little bit off.
Excellent. Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This aperture science material emancipation grid will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that...
Here we might see a glitch called button save glitch. And basically they're gonna trick the game by save loading multiple times over the button with the radio and make the game think they're still on the button. The save's about roughly 12 to 13 seconds, and here we have Myrol getting it first try. And Crisper going for it again. And he got it. So that's good for both players. I know Crisper had to reload and try again. Chamber 2 doesn't have much at the start, so here you're just going to see him goof around in a room for a while.
It is an unintended side effect of the aperture science material emancipation grid, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth.
Now here's going to be a save glitch. And a save glitch pretty much displaces your camera, body, and where you shoot from. So here, Myrol setting it up very fastly. And so now he aims, and he is somewhere else. By doing that, he can just skip large portions of the map. Crisper's going to do it here as well. So here, he's lining up a shot. And then, oh, he gets the O2. I mean, O2 again. So both players off to a very good start.
Welcome to test chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
Here's another save glitch by Myrol. You're going to see it a lot there in this round. So when you go through an elevator, your portals are disabled, but save glitch is not disabled. So Myrol is using it here again to get through the elevator. You can just walk right through. Or the door, rather.
This chamber was an outright fabrication. Good job. As part of a required
We have Crisper going into chamber 5 now.
Enhancing the truth in 3.
A little different approach towards the save glitch on 05. It's actually a dialogue queue in 05, so you can kind of mess around however long you want until that queue. Myrol doing a simple jump into a portal, out of portal, onto the platform. Swiftly and smoothly. We have Crisper going into chamber 6. We'll see if the energy orb has anything to say about his run, and no, does it perfectly fine. Myrol's going to be doing a fling here. Ah, it doesn't quite make it. Easy. Myrol's really struggling with this one. Crisper looks like he just caught up with him. Myrol showing a little frustration in his portal gun. But looks like Crisper is now ahead. I know the timers are a little off. Yeah, noob Sicilian. The only thing that matters is the timer. I know the streams are about 3 to 4 seconds off, but yeah. Currently, I believe CRISPR is ahead. Actually, no, Myrol is now ahead.
To inform you that this next test is impossible. Make no attempt to solve it.
Clean 09 from Myrol. And a clean 1 from CRISPR. Still anyone's game here. Call me GD Noob. I got it.
Hello again.
Here you're gonna maybe see something called door launch, where you ramp off the side of a door. And Myrol almost had it, but didn't get enough. Let's see if CRISPR goes for it. It didn't seem like he had the distance for it. But basically it will fling you right into the elevator. Almost every time. It's a very hard trick though. Requires almost perfect hops. And it's just really awesome to see it in a race. Like Myrol's going for a save glitch. And CRISPR getting across the 11 gap. 1 hop. Myrol's doing the save glitch here. And looks like my stream has paused. I cannot see. Okay, I can see now. Alright, Myrol going to, believe, chamber, what, 14? I believe 14. It's another short save glitch. This chamber is very, very short. Either you're doing Legacy or the save glitch. CRISPR also going for the save glitch here. Quick 1, 2, 3. Oh, looks like he got the second shot a little off. And he got it fine though. I was going for a simple fling or the recovery as well. Either way, probably lost about a second or two.
No further compliance information is required or will be provided, and you are an excellent test subject.
It's chamber 15 by Myrol. Gonna be doing a save glitch.
Counseling will be available at the conclusion of the test.
So here he's actually walking past that glass panel he was in front of before. Through save glitch. How are your hops fun? Eh. They're there. Not as great as these players though. We have CRISPR doing another version of the save glitch here. Perfect. Perfectly executed. We're going for a portal bump on the ceiling there so we can get through the door faster. So we have to actually wait for a dialogue queue until the door opens.
The enrichment center once again reminds you that.
So here we're gonna see a trick where Myrol actually activates the teleporter, not teleporter, the elevator, and then shoots a portal under it so we can go back in the next chamber and grab that turret. You'll see why in a second here. Now, if you missed that, CRISPR is also going to be doing the same trick, so you can look to your right, see the same exact trick. So here's Myrol getting that turret back, and you'll see why right here. There's a button in this room that can be held down by the turret because it's actually coded as a cube for some reason. And of course, euthanizing it. CRISPR looks like he's having a little trouble with his timing. The hardest part about this trick is being fast. While a lot of practice, you get super used to it. It depends on how fast you get out of the elevator, because that's a limited amount of time. So Myrol also doing a save glitch in chamber 18 here. He's actually save glitching so he can actually go through the
Access
portals.
requires exposure to uninsulated electrical parts that may be dangerous under certain conditions. For more information, please
So it
attend
seems
the
like
Munition Center for
CRISPR's
Electrical
turret was
Safety
under his
CENTCOM.
portal, and the trick is a little bit different when you do that. So instead of shooting 2 blues, you will shoot blue and then orange, or orange then blue, vice versa. It depends on the order of which portals you have on the ground. Myrol here is going to be doing something called double lag, most likely, and Loch Ness. Here's Loch Ness, he just goes through the water. Perfectly normal stuff. And here's double lag. So he's going to be getting a specific angle here, and then flinging to the right, trying to maintain perfectly no horizontal movement at all on his cursor. And looks like he did it perfectly there. He just can't move his horizontal, or he'll move left or right and be stuck. So getting that trick is fast is very good. It looks like Myrol finishing up EOO. Not doing the save glitch. Christopher is on 18 now. And Myrol entering EO1. You're going to see another save glitch here. Now this save glitch, you can end up 2 different places as long as you do it in different ways. You either go straight into the load trigger, or you're right next to it, or a little bit farther. Let's see where Myrol ends up, and he's right next to it, so he's fine. CRISPR now entering 19, I believe. And Myrol, you're going to see a trick called acute angle glitch, and there's a little slope angle where he's going through, and you have to uncrouch at the perfect time to, do the glitch. And looks like CRISPR is struggling a little bit with Loch Ness. Almost had it there, and Myrol getting a cute angle glitch. He's gonna do it again here. The turret. So now he's in Gladys's room, actually. And he's a little stuck on the chair. Gonna take the turret in so he can activate the cores and drop him off the Gladys. And here he's most likely gonna do a... I forgot what it was called. But he's gonna shoot a portal under the map. Oh, he's gonna do an edge glitch. And he's gonna shoot a portal under the map, right under the incinerator. Like that. And then he's gonna roll them in. It's really important that you roll them in, because if you don't roll them in, they will not go into the trigger like that purple one just did. And Myrol ending the race with a 12.6. Here, CRISPR actually loading an autosave. Maybe self-lock, I didn't pay attention. But past 12, so I'll have to roll +1. So congrats on Myrol for winning the first round. And looks like CRISPR is ending EOO into EO1. Myrol practicing his 11 fling into the orange portal gun. I always struggle with that trick. CRISPR looks like he's finishing up the save glitch, and seems like something went wrong. The save glitch could be tricky, so I don't blame him. For me, this is like one of the most annoying save glitches. Even though it seems simple, you can always mess up in the slightest angles, and he gets it. Straight into the load trigger. Oh, it doesn't look like he's going for ACG. Oh wait, yes he is. Yes he is. My bad. Gets a first try. That was actually really, really nice. See if he gets the second ACG. Also first try. It doesn't seem like it, but nonetheless, very great. Very great stuff from CRISPR. That turret's being a little bit of a pain. Seems like it fell over, yeah.
As part of an optional test protocol, we are pleased to present an amusing fact. The device is now
So we'll be finishing up here, most likely doing the edge glitch as well.
The device has been modified so that it can now manufacture two linked portals.
He's waiting for a dialog trigger,
As
actually.
part of an optional test protocol, we are pleased to present an amusing fact. The device is now
I got all of them, actually, first try.
and combined incomes of every
And ending the race with a 14:25.46. 7. And I'm going to be counting them down again for round 2.
all subjects informed of applicable regulatory issues. No further compliance information is required or will. The Enrichment Center is committed to the well-being of all participants.
Alright, and they should be off soon. Counting them down. Now we wait. And they had begun. If you weren't here for the first race, I'll let you in on a little secret. You're going to be seeing some tricks in this race. And the first one you're going to see, right out the first portal, is going to be ABH. Now, if you're wondering what ABH is, it's called accelerated back hopping. And basically, Valve's workaround to stopping bunny hopping was adding backwards momentum. And all you have to do to exploit that is turn around. So you're going to see them looking the wrong way for most of the game. And yeah, there's nothing to do in the chamber, so you just goof off.
Serious injuries may occur. For your own safety and the safety of others, please refrain from stand back. The portal will open in 3, 2, 1.
And they're off. Christopher, throw on the cube a little bit.
Excellent.
And straight into the elevator for Myrol. Christopher hit the little lip of the elevator.
Note the incandescent particle field
Unfortunate.
across the exit. This aperture science
But
material
happens.
emancipation grid will vaporize.
So you're probably going to see another thing called BSG here, called button save glitch. By using the radio and their body, they can hold down the button by save loading, and it will trick the game into thinking they're still on it. So Myrol getting a first try here. Christopher got a second try last race. And he gets a first try this time. What is it with jumping in the source engine? Good question. No one knows. So, Chamber 2, you don't have anything to do at the start, so you're going to see both players just hopping around the room or standing still.
Protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the aperture science material emancipation grid, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and
teeth. So you're gonna see a save glitch coming out from Myrol, or an edge glitch. No, it's a save glitch, my bad. So basically, he's separating where he's aiming from and his player and camera. So he's lining up a shot there, and then he'll be in the next chamber. It skips around a 7-second, 8-second elevator cutscene. Not really cutscene, but you just elevator sequence. So Christopher, also going for the save glitch, in a different spot. I realized it was on the second panel instead of the first one. Seems to be a different shot at the end as well. I believe Christopher got a 14 something. I'm sorry that I don't remember that. And Myrol going for another save glitch in Chamber 04. Just phasing right through that door perfectly fine. And he actually shoots a portal after the door to regain collisions in the next room because you could fall right through the map when you're save glitch. Depends on where you are. And while elevators disable portals, they do not disable save glitch. Tomorrow's going to be phasing through the door again and trying to throw a radio on top of the camera. Christopher, I believe, going into...
fabrication. Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the...
That's Myrol finishing up Chamber 05. Christopher in 04 now. So Myrol's in 06, he's actually just swinging through a portal, getting around the platform. And then I believe Christopher's going into 07, 06 now.
Disabilities such as vaporization. Please be careful.
Just finishing up at 05. And then I'll be on to 06. Myrol in 07 now. Earlier, Cube was having a little struggle with this fling, but it seems like he gets a first try perfectly fine. Didn't even practice it during the downtime.
Please note that we have added a consequence for
I was just going to be simply jumping on that little black box there. And going into the elevator, Christopher also finishing up 06, I believe.
Please note that any appearance of danger is merely a device to enhance your testing experience. The Enrichment Center regrets to inform you that
Christopher in 07 now. Myrol actually going into 09. Putting a portal under that door usually collapses it, but if you put it in specific spots, it won't crush it. Christopher getting the fling in 07, perfectly fine. So anyone's race, really. Anything can happen.
Hello again.
Myrol's in chamber 10, and then maybe we'll see a door launch. Oh my goodness, so close. He's done that twice now. Oh, it seems like his orange portal didn't. Oh, it looks like he activated the other trigger when he flinged so high. He flung so high, my bad. So that is one downside of door launch. Sometimes you can lose time. Christopher going into 09 now. Same trick where he puts the portal under the door. Maybe a little too far? Oh, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Didn't realize you could put it that far back and it can still work. And now we all know. Myrol going into 11, getting this fling across the goo. With 2 hops, grabbing the orange, shooting it immediately onto the wall for a save glitch setup.
As part of an optional test protocol, we are pleased to present an amusing...
Christopher is now in chamber 10. Doesn't get the start. And Myrol is now moving into chamber 12 with his newly upgraded portal gun. Christopher finishing up 10, and Myrol starting 12. Right? 12. Yeah, 12. Christopher is now on 11, getting his upgraded portal gun. First try, hopping over the goo. Just a little portal peek here. Oh, I guess didn't save. But he gets it again first try, not a problem for him. Myrol did a little fling there through 2 portals, and then shot again, so he can reposition his blue portal, and fling right into the elevator. Great stuff. Great stuff. Myrol's now entering chamber 15, you're going to be seeing another save glitch. And in this save glitch particularly, he's walking through that glass panel you just saw there for a brief second. And now goes in the elevator with a quick 360. And Christopher finishing up 12, I believe? Or 13? On the entering 16, doing a portal bump onto the ceiling so you can skip the door, because there's actually a dialogue queue that you have to wait for, and speedrunners don't like waiting. I was going to be save glitching here so we could put a portal under the elevator and set up a turret for next chamber. He's activating the elevator from under because the trigger is a little bit under the platform. And he's actually shooting a portal under the elevator before he goes through. And you'll see why in a second.
The vital apparatus vent will deliver a weighted.
First, we're going for the save glitch in 15. Myrol gets the jump through the glass second try, and he's going to take this turret and he's going to put it on the button because it is tagged as a cube for some reason, and it just puts on the button. So he has to euthanize it, of course.
You euthanized your faithful companion cube more quickly than any test subject on record. Congratulations.
CRISPR entering 16 now. Trying to get that portal bump. Sometimes it can be a little hard to get it. Depends on where you're standing. Are we going for the blind 18 save glitch? Or is that blind? And looks like he got it. And he's at the elevator. There's another dialogue queue here, so he has to wait. CRISPR going for 16 setup. Doesn't seem like he's getting... Yep, there it is. So, shooting the portal under the elevator, putting the turret under, same setup as we've seen before from Myrol. He's activating the elevator. Very, very smooth from CRISPR. Myrol getting first try lock on this monster. And here he comes with double lag. He's getting a specific angle here. And flinging without moving his mouse left or right too much. Actually trying to keep it perfectly still, which is very hard for some people. And it takes a lot of practice to get consistently. Myrol barely getting onto that platform there. With the piston. And CRISPR finishing up 17, euthanizing this poor, poor turret. Looks like Myrol is now finishing EOO. No save glitch. Perfectly fine. Save glitch can be a little rough sometimes. And I now prefer the regular route. CRISPR doing the 18 save glitch here while Myrol is starting his EO1 save glitch. Looks like everything's going well so far. Let's see if he gets the ending right. And it's good to go. It's now entering EO2. In the green, we could see a possible PB coming up for Myrol here. If he gets this acute angle glitch very fast. Maybe a second try. And second try acute angle glitch for Myrol. Very, very nice. How do you guys know? Because he was stuck on the ground. There we go. Oh, no. He has to get the angle on the blue portal as well. CRISPR doing Loch Ness first try. Also going for double leg. While we wait on Myrol to do acute angle glitch, we see CRISPR doing double leg again. Look at that, first try. How smooth is this guy? He's smooth. So it looks like Myrol finally gets a acute angle glitch. And now he just has to acute angle glitch into GLaDOS' room, and he does it. Takes the turret in. Shoot off all the cores. It's looking pretty well for Myrol right now. Just for going into EO1. If Myrol soft locks, there could be a possible comeback. And looks like he's good. 12:22. I'm unaware if that was a PB or not. Wait, no, I think he got a 12-12 last one. Wow. And Chris, we're going to EO2 right now. See if he gets ACG a little faster. Seems like someone's mic turned on. We couldn't grab orange there for a second. That was weird. And looks like he's finishing up. Oh, wow, he's on top of the core. Wow, that core messed things up. Oh, wow, that last core is going to be a pain. Right on top of the light. Ah, gets all the cores first try, though. Ending with a 1342. Very, very nice runs from both players here. And now, assuming we can get them in voice. Seems like we're going to be having the racers join. Let's see. Okay, there we go. I believe now that Myrol's marked as winner, we'll get the link to the Discord, hopefully. Alright, well, it seems like they didn't get the invites to the Discord for some reason. Seems like it should be good. Okay. So that was it for the stream. Let's see what else is going on Speed Gaming and Portal. So next we have at 2 p.m. Blaziken 99 versus Zoo Ketra. That'll be over on Speed Gaming 4, the same channel you're on right now. And let's see what else is going on. Today we have for the 30th of September. Looks like there's on Speed Gaming 2 DKC All Stages Tournament. Our Portal on Speed Gaming 4. And right now there's Ori Randomizer going on 1 p.m. to 2:30 on Speed Gaming 5, and then there's more Ori randomizer until 5:30. Actually, 7 p.m. And looks like that's really it. Super Metroid randomizer actually going on 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. over on Speed Gaming 3. So if you're interested on that, go check it out. But again, we got a portal race at 2 p.m., 3 p.m. Speed Gaming 4. Turning on right now. Thank you all for coming by. Follow the racers.